Is fresh. What are coaches looking for from their players?
You know, BA, they want to see execution on the game plan that's been set in practice. The X's and O's, can they bring it to life? I mean, that is what they're expecting.
So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. Green and Booker, the backcourt pair. Walker out there with Dillon Brooks. And it's Williams in at the 5, roaming the paint. Just 5 to shoot. Booker's shot is good.
Pretty swift release that time from Booker. Getting it away just in time.
Gordon outside. Here's Connor. Back to Gordon. Launches it. Williams grabs the board. Miller against Brooks. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Williams able to quickly get to the rim, and that length of his helps.
Green against Murray. Pass to Connor. Shoots over Booker. And Connor gets it to go.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him. And you do not want to let him get going early because that can get you cooked.
Now here's Walker. Green with a screen on Gordon. Here's Walker. Got it.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Gordon with it. Walker covering. Back to Gordon. Takes the 3. Williams grabs the board. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Pass to Green. And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Walker passes to Green. The 3. Rebounded by Denver. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Phoenix this year.
Last year shows that having the better overall record doesn't mean you're going to dominate the lesser opponent.
Guys, they split the season series, and you know, there's always randomness to this game. The unpredictability of it. You win some, you lose some, but they certainly want to impose their talent level tonight.
Now here's Walker.
Miller. First personal foul. First team foul.
Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Williams a screen on Murray. Green for 3. Kept alive.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Yeah, shots falling. Off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Here's Connor. Last game with 30. To the middle. Goes in for the double.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Now here's Booker. 3-pointer off the mark. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Well, guys, nobody's quite sure just how the partnership of Devin Booker and Jalen Green will play out in the desert. They were just one of 3 backcourts to average 20 points per game each last season. But with so many overlapping qualities, it's not the most obvious fit. But many in the league feel that Green could mold himself actually after Booker, and that gives the Suns another potential offensive focal point. Everyone around the league is curious to see how they'll make this work, guys.
A dangerous duo. All right, Shams, thanks very much. And here's Green from the arc. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Jokic passes to Gordon. Now here's Miller. Gordon with a screen on Brooks. Pocket 4. Miller banked it in on the glass. Miller's got his second basket.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I was able to catch up with the head coach for Denver. There is a clear game plan that coach has in mind for Devin Booker tonight. He told me, quote, Devin doesn't respond well to getting doubled. You can't do it every time because he'll pick you apart, but we'll send the extra man his way more than once. That I can guarantee. Back to you, Brian.
Allie, thank you. Phoenix leading by 3. Booker with it. Playing the Clippers, he was nearly unstoppable. Back to Green. The rebound by Murray.
He can't get anything to fall, at least not this quarter.
Ooh, nice shot by Miller.
Boy, he is fundamentally sound. Tough cover.
Green against Murray. Green, the pass to Walker. The fader. Outside for Booker. Miller against Brooks. Shoots over Miller. Rebound by the Nuggets.
He just missed it. He's typically solid from mid-range.
Gets the three to fall. 7 points for Tiny.
I just love the ball.
And here's Green. No made baskets yet. Here's Walker. And he'll draw the foul. We'll head to the line for two. It goes on Aaron Gordon. And when you have a multiple MVP like Nikola Jokic, there's pressure to put him in position to win it all, Clark.
Certainly agree with you there, B.A. Widely regarded as the best player on the planet, Jokic has the capacity to will them to victory single-handedly, but ideally, he shouldn't have to. He needs some additional reinforcement to complement his greatness.
Free throw good, Walker. From going to the finals in 2021 to missing the playoffs last season, Grant, things have not gone according to plan for the Suns.
Well, you know, B.A., they followed that trip to the finals with a 64-win season. But then they went all in on the big three of Booker, Durant, and Beal. And that just didn't yield the results they hoped for.
And both free throws good for Walker.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Here's Connor. Booker defending. Jokic passes to Miller. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
He put some rage into that one, B.A.
You're telling me.
Treated the rim like it stole something from him.
Pass to Walker. Over Gordon. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. Walker's got 8. Denver has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Murray passes to Gordon. Denver moving it around. Miller. And again, Denver with a 3.
Off to a great start. 5 straight from the field.
And the defense hasn't been able to do anything to stop him. And when that's the case, just keep feeding the hot hand.
Now here's Green. Yet to see a basket. Here's Walker. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the free ball.
Here's Connor. He's got 7. Miller can't get it to go. Inside. Here's Booker. It's tipped.
Flying in to deny him at the rim. Boy, I love the challenge Gordon right there. Coming over to get that shot.
Maybe not the title you want, but Jamal Murray is probably the best player never named an All-Star.
Yeah, interesting. It's kind of like being the last player or the best player not to win a major in golf. I mean, he is a devastating, lethal scorer and a really good passer, too. And he's been right there on the cusp. I think it speaks more to the strength and quality of talent in the West than it does to Jamal Murray's lack of ability. I mean, he's an all-star caliber player for sure.
And Grant, David Adelman, a second-generation NBA head coach, grew up immersed in the game.
Yeah, B.A., basketball was a family obsession. David, a ball boy for the Blazers in the 90s, went on to coaching, which he's done for decades. His whole life has led him to this.
Grant, he's built for the big moments. Jamal Murray ready and willing when the pressure is on.
Yeah, B.A., his playoff performances speak for themselves. Clutch scoring, playmaking, and of course, that killer mentality.
Now here's Booker. Shoots over Miller. Booker no good.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
Stolen by Booker. Outside, Green. Up top, Booker. To the paint. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
That's really well executed at the offensive end. Mark Williams set a nice, solid screen. And then guess what? He's scoring the ball as a result.
And David Adelman wants a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. In for Brooks, and Gillespie is subbed in for Green. Here's Miller, 11 points in the game. The rebound by Bridges. 3-on-3. Booker for 3. And it's Denver with a rebound. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
On the road, they got owned defensively. They just couldn't match the activity level of their opponent.
And you know what, guys? It just seemed like they never really had the kind of energy necessary. They just weren't comfortable on the defensive end.
Now here's Booker. Pass to Walker. It's deflected. Now Murray. Step back and fire. Count it. Good. And the Nuggets lead by 2. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Nuggets.
They've been pretty intimidating on the defensive end, knocking away shootings, containing shooters, and making it tough to find looks.
Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it in transition.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball. The Suns getting their last shot to go. Murray, no good. There's a minute 59 left now in the first quarter. Here's Gillespie. And he also played really well in the win against the Clippers. Walker draws the double. And stolen by Brown. And Denver pushing it up now. Shoots over Bridges. And Brown with the basket on the assist by Murray.
Over the seasons, you can tell Brown has put in the work and has turned himself into a really good catch-and-shoot guy.
Pass to Iguodala. And here's Booker. Releases from 15. Buries the jump shot. Booker's got 7 points.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Murray passes to Bagley. Here's Miller, and give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
Boy, they need to ride him as far as he can take him because he is pedal to the metal right now.
Walker, screen on Brown. Booker, pass to Walker. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
He is in a groove. You can tell he's playing with a lot of confidence.
Bagley, a screen on Bridges. Miller, the pass to Bagley. Walker pulls down the board. The Suns shooting well so far at 48%. Pass to Booker. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Back to Walker. Walker, a screen on Murray. For 3, Bridges fires in the triple. And it's a 3-point Suns lead.
You know, since entering the league, Bridges has really worked tirelessly on his game, especially the 3-point shot. And you see the results of that labor.
Inside, here's Bagley. And it's in! Oh, nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
Great job ending the quarter on a high note. Nothing like knocking down that last possession of a quarter to give you a little feel-good momentum.
And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Phoenix out in front, leading by 1. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a minute. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so. Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Suns. We've got Luke Kennard. Also, Miles Bridges out there. And it's Iguodaro in at the 5. Bridges misses. And so it's Jokic who brings up the ball for the Denver Nuggets. They trail by 1. Jones, the pass to Jokic. The kick out to Johnson. Puts up a 3. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. Jokic has got 4 assists in the game.
Boy, as a shooter, if you got space, Jokic will find you. It's as simple as that.
Now here's Bridges. Pass to Gillespie. 5 on the clock. The 3 is up. Bridges misses. And for Denver, they're shooting a fantastic 57%. Here's Connor. Softly drops in the floater. Now it's a 4-point Denver lead.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
And that one's good. Iguodaro.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allen LaForce.
Thanks. Nikola Jokic is a family man through and through. He said, quote, basketball is not the main thing in my life. Probably never will be. And to be honest, I like it because I have something more at home. Something that's more important than basketball. EA, back to you.
Some good perspective. Thank you very much for the report, Allen.
They were totally in sync on that play. Targeted the pass beautifully.
Here's Connor. Again, Denver scores.
A reliable option he's been tonight. He's their safety valve for sure.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. For 3, Bridges. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got rebound number 7 tonight. Jones finds Johnson. 3-pointer, no good. Suns trail by 5. Here's Bridges. Out to the wing. Gillespie passes to Goodwin. Off the mark there with a 3. The Nuggets have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Here's Jones. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for 1 more. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
Guys, I thought he got into a groove last year at the charity stripe, and I thought he maintained it deep into the season as well.
At the line for 1.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
And it sure seems like post play has evolved quite a bit over the past decade or 2.
Yeah, it really has. I mean, there aren't many big men who operate only on the block anymore. But if they do, they're considered throwbacks.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. last year's stats. Here were the players that led the way in terms of steals. Nikola Jokic is second.
Last year, he was really opportunistic defensively, creating havoc.
Some nice ball movement by Phoenix. Brown looking around. Down low. Johnson. And a great assist by Brown. That one goes in. Johnson's got 8 here in this quarter.
And after a scoreless first quarter, he's finding his offense.
Takes a step back. Here's Bridges. It's tipped. Here's Gillespie. Still no points. Just 4 to shoot. Phoenix needs to get off a shot here. And the Suns miss again.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
And Connor gets it to go.
Just continuing to pile it on, refusing to let up.
Yeah, and, you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
Now here's Bridges. Pass to Goodwin. Stop the drought. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got 8 rebounds in the game. Clark, last year, Jokic had arguably one of the greatest offensive seasons in NBA history.
Absolutely amazing, B.A. I mean, he averaged a 30-point touchdown, triple-double. As building one of the greatest legacies we've ever seen in the league.
Pass to Brown. Now here's Jokic. 32 points for him last game against Golden State.
So much of the offense ran through him. Looking at the assist total, we saw how unselfish he can be.
Suns trail by 12. And Denver pushing it up now. And the dunk by Jones.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now. Forcing turnovers and finding easy points while the other guys struggle to keep up. First in assists, first in shooting percentage, and they were the best team in the league on the break. Nobody scored more points in transition than they did. The up-tempo game was their calling card.
And those assist numbers from last season tell the whole story. This team played the most unselfish basketball in the league.
That is what we talk about. Make the next pass. Fantastic feat.
Pass to Jokic. Got a piece of it. Here's Goodwin. No points so far. To the inside. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
And David Adelman wants a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Johnson. Miller comes in for Jones. And Murray subbed in for Brown. Murray with it. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Unloads. Nice jump shot. Murray's got 5 now.
Hey, that's really good, positive offense from Murray. Knows exactly what he's going to do before the ball even gets there. That's shot preparation, folks.
Walker. Can't get it to drop. Good work defensively by Gordon. Here's Miller. They kick it out to Murray. Denver moving it around. Here's Connor. No good from outside. And so it's Walker with it. He brings it up for the Suns. Following this game, they'll hit the road to challenge the Jazz at Delta Center in Utah. That game will conclude the 3-game road trip they're currently on. Good D by Jokic. Denver leading by 12. Miller on the wing. Walker covering. Ooh, nice shot by Miller.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
You know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Here's Jokic. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
Really hard to move Jokic off the blocks. He's tough down there.
Pass to Booker. A little mid-range shot is up. Rebounded by Denver. Jokic has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And the Suns pushing it up now. And that one's good for Brooks. Brooks has got his first points of the night.
And Brooks known as somebody that provides great energy and hustle, especially when the break is on.
Here's Connor. 13 points in the game. Here's Miller. It's the trifecta. Miller's got 5 points now in the quarter.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist total, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Here's Walker. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Clippers in Los Angeles.
And his effort carried over to the defensive end. He came away with 3 steals and was a pest in general all night.
Shot clock at 6. Brooks, the pass to Walker. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Phoenix shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
And, you know, that just added to their confidence at the offensive end. I mean, knowing that free throw shooting was something they didn't have to worry about gave them a lot of confidence to play freely.
And that one misses. And you think about Jokic's point center game. He's a pioneer, Grant, a one-of-a-kind.
Oh, one-of-a-kind indeed. And historically, very few centers have led their team in assists, and none with the regularity of Jokic. So he's an outlier, but is he a trendsetter? Only time will tell.
Here's Walker, following that last three-pointer by Denver. Over Gordon. Walker's shot is off. Denver leading by 18. And he lobs it up. Tipped. Pass to Connor. Shoots over Booker. And the shot is good. Dropping it off the front of the rim. And that's now 18 points for Tiny.
It's just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Denver shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game.
And those aren't the kind of numbers they can afford to repeat throughout this season.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. It's both from the strike. And it's Green with the ball for the Phoenix Suns. Outside Booker. Some nice ball movement by Phoenix. Outside Williams.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Outside Booker. A deep three. Rebounded by Denver. Jokic has got rebound number 12 here already in the game.
Yeah, just hasn't been able to find his rhythm offensively, and that's having a ripple effect.
Drives in from deep.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Walker, a screen on Murray. Green, the pass to Walker. They need this.
At the defensive end, Gordon is very accomplished. I mean, he gets off the ground quickly and is an excellent shot blocker as a result.
And there's a pick to the middle. Now here's Booker, guarded closely. Pass to Green. Now Walker. Inside. Left side Williams. Clock is at 3. Back to Walker. Fires from deep. And he can't get that one. Good work defensively by Gordon.
He's hit a rough patch for sure this period. They need more from him.
Miller outside. Pass to Gordon. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Personal foul.
Clark, talk about guys who have springs for feet. Aaron Gordon's one of them.
Yeah, when people think of Aaron Gordon, I think they attach him to the dunk contest. I mean, he's so
Shooting 2.
uber athletic. I mean, he put on a few amazing performances in that event in the past. But to the surprise of many, he actually didn't win the dunk contest, but he's become a really good all-around player.
That free throw good from Gordon.
I love it. In attack mode, drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
My kind of hoops. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
Both free throws good from Gordon.
Well, you know, you think about somebody who has flourished as a sidekick. That's Aaron Gordon. He's really found himself as a player the last few years. Of course, he's now an NBA champion. That certainly has to help us.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. We love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Walker in the post. They get back on track. Misses at the rim.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
And so it's Denver. in total control, up by 29 going into the break. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Draw. Just thinking about the shot. Let's hear it for the participant.
Hey folks, thanks for joining us. It would be an understatement to say it's been a great half for the Denver Nuggets. And this is totally off topic, but how did you guys feel about games on back-to-back nights?
I didn't mind back-to-back games, but what I really like were back-to-back titles.
Yeah, I know a little something about that too, Shaq. I know it's pretty sweet.
Well, it sure is nice to see you guys agreeing about something for a change. And let's talk now about that first half. What a commanding start for the Denver Nuggets.
Vintage teamwork right there tonight. Everyone is looking to be the setup guy.
Yeah, when anyone could be the next to score, the defense can't tell what's coming. The ball is certainly finding the open man.
Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Denver has gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. Gordon and Jokic, the inside combo. Then it's Miller. Then there's Jamal Murray. And it's Cobb in at the 2. That's the 5 to begin the second half for David Adelman.
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
It was the exact same kind of offensive showcase for him in their last game, too. When it happens this often, that's not a pattern. That's a characteristic.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. The Nuggets have gotten used to success. Nikola Jokic said, quote, winning is a lifestyle for us. It's really good when you're winning. Everybody's happy. Everybody wants to play. Everybody is buying into the system. I was here when we were losing, so I do not want to go back to that. Back to you.
They're good with him in the lineup. All right, Allie, thank you. Walker with it, and Jokic picks him up defensively. Nice shot by Walker.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Pass to Miller. Shot from the top of the key. It goes. He's 10 for 13. So much confidence.
3 for 3 this half. Nothing to complain about with that.
Green, the pass to Booker. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. Jokic has got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after it. Murray for 3. The shot is good. And the assist by Jokic. Murray's got 8 points.
How about the ferocity from him right there? This guy is relentless.
Green, the pass to Walker. Over Gordon. Rebounded by Denver.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels. And, you know, that's their first miss after knocking down 4 in a row to start the half.
Got a hand on it.
Good defensive instincts there displayed by Gordon. Reading the shooter all the way and timing the rejection perfectly.
Jokic's shot is good.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. They just let him get right to the rim.
And, you know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Booker goes in. And down it goes. 2 points. 9 points in the game.
A creative finisher Love seeing Booker attack the rim and convert like this.
Miller outside. Up and over Brooks. The Suns clear it. Walker's got his 4th rebound in this one. Brooks against Gordon. To the inside. Williams. And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up.
Shooting 1.
We've seen it on certain nights, Clark. Mark Williams just owning the backboards.
Well, his combination of strength and length, BA, causes major matchup problems. I mean, he has a bunch of 20-plus rebound games. That's hard to do, even with all the shot volume that's taking place in the league right now. Even when you put a body on this guy, he's relentless in pursuing the orange.
The free throw drops for Williams.
Look, when you consider Mark Williams, he's got some things that you can't teach. Tremendous size and length, athleticism and agility as well. He's a big presence in that painted area.
Pass to Jokic. For 3, Gordon. Rebounded by Green. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 7 here in this 3rd quarter. Ooh, stolen by Murray. Back to Jokic. Here's Connor. They kick it out to Murray. Denver moving it around. Jokic passes to Tiny. Falls. Nice feed from Jokic. Jokic has got assist number 7 tonight. Outside Booker. Back to Green. From downtown. Nails it from beyond the arc. Green's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Tiny passes to Gordon. Now here's Miller. Jokic the screen. Here's Connor to the paint. And the basket by Jokic. Jokic has got 6 points.
Quick reaction that time by Jokic. Very impressive. Good at rolling to the right spot after setting the screen and doing it quickly.
Walker passes to Booker.
Nuggets foul. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Walker passes to Green. Walker, a screen on Murray. Clock at 6. Here's Green.
Well, he's kind of deflating their chances, and I know he really wants to help the team, but this is not the way to go about it.
Down low. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball.
And they finished top 10 in assists. No surprise given their emphasis on ball movement.
And when you think about how well they shot the ball from the line last season, it really stands out. Finishing in the top 5 and really taking advantage of any opportunity they got to cash in from the stripe. The Suns have gone 4 of 9 in the 3rd quarter. Walker, a screen on Miller. Brooks, the pass to Walker. And rejected. Williams against Jokic. Outside Murray. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic. Jokic has got assist number 8 here already in the game. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Nuggets.
Phenomenal work on the defensive end so far. That stands out the most. They made it their mission to block shots and make things hard for the opposition.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition. Just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
And here's Walker. He's got 16. Inside, 6 on the shot clock, and he gets that one. Williams has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Tell you something, when you play against Williams, you've got to deny him the ball around the basket. He's just too long if he catches it in there.
To the middle. Here's Jokic. Some solid defense from Williams. And Walker's got the ball here for the Suns. Pass to Green. And here's Walker. Defended by Gordon. Deflected. And here's Miller. Gordon outside. Here's Connor. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Connor's got 28 points for the game.
Boy, he's had a solid performance at the offensive end. Rock solid, providing that stability.
Booker with the jam.
What a finish. Love to see that kind of explosiveness from Booker.
Gordon outside. Pass to Connor. Here's Miller. There's the three. Yes. And it's Murray picking up the assist. Murray's got assist number 7 tonight.
He's been doing some real damage from range. 2 threes in the first half. Now 1 in the second.
Walker against Gordon. Walker, a screen on Murray. And here's Green from the arc. Offensive rebound.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside. Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Gordon, the pass to Tiny. Yep, count it. Connor's got 30 points.
Clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch.
Outside Booker. The kick out to Walker. Pass to Brooks. 4-3. Not going to go that time. Great D that time from Miller. And he lobs it up top. Walker with a steal. Right side Green. Now here's Walker. Defended by Murray. Walker draws the double. Three-pointer Brooks. Miller pulls it in. Miller's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Miller's got 9 points in the quarter. Walker, a screen on Murray. Outside Walker. Good work defensively by Gordon.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt. And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him. Yeah, nice pass, just multifaceted. That's how I describe Gordon.
Back to Brooks. Some nice ball movement by Phoenix. Walker passes to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Denver's gone 3 of 5 from downtown here. in the second half. Pass to Connor. Puts the move on. Oh, Booker with a block. And they get it back. Here's Miller. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Walker passes to Brooks. Now here's Williams. Williams with the screen. Outside Booker. Takes one from 10 feet. And it's Denver with a rebound. Connor's got 4 rebounds now. Outside Murray. Launches a 3. And it's Phoenix with a rebound.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Brooks outside. Booker for 3. Rebounded by Denver. Gordon's got 7 rebounds in the game.
He managed to knock down 1 triple in the first half, but nothing since then.
Miller finds Jokic. Here's Connor. 30 points in the game. And again, it's Denver missing. Booker surveying the D. Green for 3. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. Booker's got his 4th assist in this one.
Hey, this team has great confidence in Green's ability to connect from deep. It's really about getting him quality looks.
Jokic passes to Miller. Lays it up and banks it in. Miller's got 11 points in the quarter.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
Murray against Green. Pass to Walker. Over Gordon. Walker's shot is off. And Murray launches it from deep. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. At the end of the 3rd quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. It's Denver just dominating this one. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And so it's Green who brings up the ball for the Phoenix Suns. And so in the game for the Suns, Luke Kennard out there with Miles Bridges. Then it's Jalen Green, and it's Gillespie in at the 1. And there's the foul. It'll go on Aaron Gordon. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Grant, you're involved with helping the NBA grow the game globally. How important are those initiatives?
You know, BA, it's very important to watch how the game has grown over the last 30 years that I've been connected with the NBA. It's quite staggering, but there's more work to be done. So every initiative, every appearance, every camp, every game is so vitally important. We continue to spread the game of basketball all over the world.
And Gordon taking advantage of the fact that when he gets up in the air like that, nobody's interested in getting in his way.
Let's go with a 3. Here's Iguodala, and the layup falls.
Unselfish play. When your shot's not there, just make the next pass.
And that one is hammered home.
Nice setup. Excellent team basketball.
The Suns shooting only 40% from the floor in this game. Pass to Iguodala. Here's Gillespie. To the inside. Now here's Bridges. 4 on the clock. And it's good. 2 points.
Good job from the interior. Bridges just taking his time and letting these shots come naturally within the flow of the offense. No rush at all.
Here's Miller. Count the basket. Miller's got 33.
And out. I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Here's Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
Green doing work inside. Feels like he can score on just about anybody.
Here's Miller. He takes it in. And the layup is good off the glass. Miller's got 6 in the quarter.
Man, he's got a lot of firepower right now. I mean, what a half he's having.
Gillespie passes to Bridges. Clark, for decades now, we've seen the Western Conference have the upper hand. Any reason you can fathom?
Not really, other than tide shifts on occasion based on who the players are on teams in each conference. Maybe some of that frontier spirit coursing through, although I don't quite believe that is a major factor. One thing you see in the West, though, a lot of smaller market teams, and historically they've done a good job of how they run those clubs.
Gordon, the pass to Miller. 13 feet out. And it's Denver with another.
He's been perfect this quarter. They keep feeding him, and he keeps delivering.
Here's Gillespie. To the paint. Gordon with a steal. To the middle. And Johnson gets it to go on the assist from Brown. Brown's got his 4th assist with that last one. Green, the pass to Gillespie. Some nice ball movement by Phoenix. The crossover. Brown grabs the board.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Brown finds Miller. And he jams it home with authority.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there.
Boy, the guys on the bench loving every minute of that one.
To the inside. Kicks it out to Kennard. 5 to shoot. Pass to Bridges. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. For Denver, they've gotten all 7 of their shots to go. Impressive here in the 4th. Gordon outside. Takes a 3. That shot missing.
Sometimes it's just not your night. Fortunately, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Gillespie passes to Kennard. The 3. Miller pulls it in. Miller's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Pass to Gordon. Outside Johnson. Nails it from 3.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
An underrated part of Green's game is the ability to see the floor and make his teammates better.
Outside Johnson. Well, you ask the older generation about load management. They'll bend your ear about back in the day, Grant.
Oh, yes, we will. But it's true that today's players average more distance covered per game, even if they're not walking uphill both ways. So you got to take that into account.
Denver has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Pass to Gordon. Fires the 3. Good. And Brown gets the assist. And that's a double-double for him now. Here's Iguodaro. Now Bridges, covered by Johnson. The 3 is up. Bridges misses. Denver's gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the 4th. Brown passes to Gordon. Miller outside. And here's Brown. Gordon outside. And stolen by Green. He goes up. And it's hammered home by Green.
Once he takes flight, Green can make some incredible moves in the air.
Gordon outside. Pass to Miller. Up and over Kennard. And Miller the bucket on the assist by Gordon. Miller's got 41.
What more can he do? I mean, my goodness, it's certainly his night.
Here's Iguodaro. Right side Green. And that one's good. Iguodaro's got 6 here in the quarter.
Well, he's leading the way, trying to get everybody else going now.
Pass to Gordon. Here's Miller, defended by Kennard. There's a killer two-hand slam.
Like the presence of mind displayed there by Gordon. He plays well within the offensive set, and he's really a selfless player.
Gillespie passes to Bridges. And even as the league works for parity, there will always be those teams that are rebuilding. What are the keys to accelerating that process, Clark?
Well, there are a number of factors, B.A. I think you start with leadership and talent acquisition. I mean, those are two major components to this building a team and being successful. You've got to have talent. And then I think you've got to have a commitment to staying the course. Consistency really matters when you get leadership and talent in place.
And here's Green from the arc. Miller pulls it in. And the Nuggets shooting 65%. Their offense has been on another level. Pass to Gordon. Up and over Kennard. The Suns clear it. Green's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And there's the lob. Stolen by Miller. Now here's Gordon.
And let's face it, they won't get back in the game with fouls like that.
Looks to me like just a frustration foul. It really kind of sums up the game they're having in general.
Both teams will make substitutions. Murray deciding where to go with it. Miller outside. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
Yeah, unnecessary. I mean, make him earn those points from deep. Don't give them to him free at the line.
Good for Miller. And you look around the league, 30 different organizations, each with their own cultures. What did you look for as a player, Greg?
You know, B.A., winning always comes first. But after that, you're looking at resources and how they care for their players. That's where teams are trying to separate themselves these days.
And he's good on the second. And he nails the third. Well, Phoenix is shooting right around 40% since the beginning of the fourth quarter. And here's Green from the arc. Gordon pulls it in. Gordon's got rebound number 11. Pass to Connor. Outside Murray. And here's Jokic. Booker defending. And Jokic throws it down. That gives him a double-double.
And Joker doesn't get up too often, but when he slams it down, it feels like he's trying to bring the basket with him.
Outside Booker.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Outside for Brooks. 6 to shoot. Walker a screen on Miller. Here's Brooks. And he can't stop the drought. Another miss. Denver has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. A minute 37 left in the fourth quarter. They kick it out to Murray. And the 3 off target.
Well, he won't miss many of those, not when he gets a good look like that.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Nuggets.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And you always like to get the early edge in a season series. It gives you confidence. It sets the table for 2 more games to come against Phoenix.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for the machine.
Tremendous contribution from him scoring the basketball. Everywhere you look, his fingerprints were all over this game.
Again with the block. Oh, you can't throw the weak sauce around him.
No, you can't, B.A. I mean, he's sending everything back.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Screen by Gordon. Inside, deflects the pass. Walker with a steal. Pass to Green. So no problem for Denver as they get the win. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort. And they were just dominant out there.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Nicola, congratulations on the win. What does a win like this say about your team?
I mean, we are looking for each other. We are finding it. It's when we start playing like we're supposed to play, we are really good. So hopefully we're going to continue to play like this.
Thanks, Nicola. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching. And before we go, we'll leave you with our player of the game.